Hey everyone, and welcome back to Fix and Cruise. Have you been dealing with a car that just feels off? Maybe you've got a check engine light that won't go away, your engine is idling rough like it just drank way too much coffee, or it feels sluggish when you try to accelerate onto the highway. These frustrating problems can often point to one small but incredibly important part, the camshaft actuator. It's a component that many people have never heard of, but when it fails, your engine definitely lets you know. So today, we're diving deep into the 5 symptoms of a bad camshaft actuator you should absolutely not ignore. We'll cover what it is, what it does, and why paying attention to these signs can save you from a much bigger headache and a much larger repair bill down the road. Let's get right into it. What is a camshaft actuator and what does it do? Alright, before we get to the symptoms, let's quickly understand what this thing even is. Inside your engine, the crankshaft and camshafts have to work in perfect, synchronized harmony. The camshafts, located at the top of the engine, are responsible for opening and closing the intake and exhaust valves, which lets air and fuel in and exhaust gases out. The camshaft actuator, also known as a camshaft phaser or VVT, variable valve timing actuator, is a special gear mounted to the end of the camshaft. Think of it as the engine's timing specialist. Its job is to slightly change the timing of the camshaft, either advancing it or retarding it, in real time based on your driving. Why does this matter? At low speeds, like when you're idling or cruising, it retards the timing for a smoother run and better fuel economy. But when you stomp on the gas pedal, it advances the timing to let more air and fuel in, giving you maximum power. Symptom number 1, check engine light. Symptom number 1, the dreaded check engine light. This is often the very first warning your car will give you. Your car's computer, the ECU, is constantly monitoring the camshaft's position. If it tells the actuator to make an adjustment and the position doesn't change as expected, it knows there's a problem and triggers the light. If you see that light, your best friend is an OBDII scanner. Plug it in, and you'll likely see a range of specific trouble codes. P0010, P0020, a camshaft position actuator circuit, bank 1 or bank 2. P0011, P0021, a camshaft position, timing over advanced, bank 1, bank 2. P0012, P0022, a camshaft position, timing over retarded, bank 1, bank 2. P0014, P0024, B, camshaft position, timing over advanced, bank 1 or bank 2. These codes basically tell you that the timing is stuck, either too far forward or too far back, or that the electronic part of the system has failed. Seeing any of these is a major clue that the camshaft actuator system is your culprit. Don't just clear the code and hope it goes away, investigate it. Symptom number 2, poor engine performance and rough idle. Symptom number 2 is a poor running engine, and this can show up in a couple of ways. The most common is a rough, unstable idle. If the actuator is stuck in the advanced orth power position, your engine will struggle to run smoothly at low speeds. It might feel like it's about to stall, shaking and vibrating more than usual. The other side of this coin is sluggish acceleration. If the actuator is stuck in the retarded orth economy's position, your car will feel weak and unresponsive. You'll press the gas, and it will feel like it's taking forever to get up to speed. It completely loses that get up and go. If your car feels like it's fighting you every step of the way, either at a stoplight or on the open road, a faulty actuator is a very likely cause. Symptom number 3, engine stalling. Now, let's take that poor performance to the next level. Symptom number 3 is engine stalling. This is a more severe sign that things are getting worse. If the camshaft timing is too far off, the air-fuel mixture becomes so unstable that the engine simply can't maintain combustion, especially at low RPMs. You might be driving perfectly fine, but as you come to a stop or slow down to make a turn, the engine just dies. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a serious safety hazard. Losing power steering and power brakes in the middle of traffic is a dangerous situation. If your car has started stalling, you need to get it checked out immediately. Symptom number 4. Unusual engine noises. Symptom number 4 is one you can hear unusual noises coming from the engine. A failing camshaft actuator, specifically the phaser gear, can create a very distinct sound. It's often described as a rattling, a clicking, or even a light knocking noise coming from the top front of the engine, where the timing chain is. This noise is most common during a cold start. The actuator uses oil pressure to work, and internally, there's a locking pin that holds it in place at idle. When that pin or the internal vanes wear out, the phaser can rattle around until oil pressure builds up and tightens everything. In some cases, the noise might continue even as the engine runs. If your engine suddenly starts sounding like an old diesel for the first few seconds after you start it, that's a classic sign of a worn-out camshaft phaser. Symptom number 5. Decreased fuel economy. In conclusion, symptom number 5 is one that significantly impacts your finances, a noticeable decrease in fuel economy. Recall that one of the primary roles of the variable valve timing (VVT) actuator is to optimize the engine's timing for maximum fuel efficiency while cruising at steady speeds. When the actuator is malfunctioning or stuck in a fixed position, it can no longer adjust the timing as needed, leading to suboptimal engine performance. Consequently, your engine has to work harder and run inefficiently, consuming more fuel than necessary just to maintain your speed on the road. If you haven't made any changes to your driving habits, such as increasing your speed or driving more aggressively, but you find yourself stopping at the gas station much more frequently than usual, it's a clear signal that your VVT system may not be performing its intended function. This drop in fuel efficiency not only burdens your wallet with higher fuel costs but could also indicate a deeper issue within your vehicle's engine management system that should be addressed promptly. So, what causes these to fail? By far, the number one killer of camshaft actuators is poor oil quality and infrequent oil changes. These parts are entirely dependent on clean oil flowing through tiny passages to work correctly. When oil gets old and sludgy, it clogs those passages, starving the actuator and causing it to fail. The fix can range from easy to difficult. Sometimes, it's just the VVT solenoid, an electronic part that's often on the outside of the engine and easy to replace. Other times, it's the mechanical phaser gear itself, which requires removing the timing chain, a much bigger and more expensive job. The key takeaway? Regular oil changes with the correct type of oil for your car are the best preventative maintenance you can do. So there you have it. The 5 major symptoms of a failing camshaft actuator: a check engine light, with those P00 series codes. Poor engine performance and rough idle. Engine stalling. Unusual rattling noises. And bad fuel economy. Ignoring these symptoms can lead to more severe engine damage, so if your car is showing these signs, get it diagnosed. If this video helped you figure out what might be wrong with your car, do us a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe to Fix and Cruise for more helpful auto repair guides. Got a question or want to share your own experience? Drop a comment below, we love hearing from you. Until next time, thanks for watching, and drive safe.